This is amazing. While we were gone, I got a chance to color. No, I didn't. You'll find out what's going on. Nicole Kernohan's back. Brand new season of Inside Brand, and she's from Nutrition House. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me. Looking forward to it.
So you got a coloring contest going on, just as kids can know? Yeah, okay.
Yes, we do. We have a coloring contest going on the month of September for back to school at the store at Nutrition House, just in the back of the mall down the hall from Sears. And you get to enter in for a chance to win a bike.
Cool.
So we've got quite a few good ones coming on so far, so we'll see
Probably
how the month goes.
Too little a bike for me anyway. So
A little bit small for you, yeah.
Back to school.
Yes, that's what we're talking about today. Back to school nutrition. Trying to get a good balance of snacks and healthy ideas to...
So we can get the youngins into nutrition now.
Absolutely. The sooner the better, and you can be creative with how you position it to them so that they think it's fun, but the sooner the better, the sooner they'll get accustomed to eating those kind of healthy foods just as part of the regular lifestyle.
I see what you put there, and it really becomes important, doesn't it, especially with young ones, texture?
Yes, yeah. You know what, every child's different as well, so you're probably going to be hit or miss when you know your own child, how they'll respond. But it's probably good to try to get them accustomed to a balance of different textures as soon as possible, so that they can build that up as a normal lifestyle as they get older.
Full disclosure, I love this stuff. But
So,
you got broccoli sitting there.
Yeah, so this is a plate of veggies. Broccoli, little trees. Not every child's going to eat raw broccoli, but you can try it always with a little bit of dip or hummus or something if you can, if they don't like it on its own. But it's such an easy thing to throw in the lunch bag.
Yeah, but I love broccoli, but it's broccoli.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not for everyone, but trying to be creative. If you call it trees, it kind of sounds a little more fun. And then we have some fruit here as well. So that's just another, always want to make sure you've got some fruit and some veggies in the lunch bags if you can. Just sliced up some apples, nectarines, strawberries. Berries are great in general. Grapes are easy. And then one creative thing I kind of wanted to talk about here, or I guess I should say a very important thing I wanted to talk about that sometimes is missed, is the protein.
Okay.
Protein side is protein and fats. Like, so important to kind of help to maintain their blood sugar levels, maintain energy,
But say it
focus.
again, brain development in young people is dependent on fats.
It is.
So while as old people like us are taking the fat out to get skinny, young people have to have fats in their diet.
Absolutely, and even old people do need to have healthy fats in our diets as well.
She points at me when she says that.
I know, I said us after.
Sure.
But it's extremely critical to have, particularly those omega-3 fats from, ideally from fish oils, but nuts and seeds and avocado and olive oil. So critical for a child's brain development, for mental focus, same as adults' mental focus as well.
When I looked at the plate, the carrots, the celery, the broccoli, again, if I was eating that, why am I eating that? A, I like the way it tastes. B, I know it's good for me. C, it's filling me up.
Yes, lots of fiber in there, lots of vitamins and nutrients.
But if you do that with the young people, are they not going to get the calories they need? Or?
Well, ideally, what you'd want to make sure you pair it with, well, here I have some natural nitrate-free sliced turkey with a pickle. Personal preference if a child likes pickles and sliced meat. This one, I'll pick it up for you quickly. It's actually a wrap. It's green. You'd have to be creative with positioning it to the child that it's a fun green Shrek wrap or something.
Yeah, it wasn't a wrap you left in the house for a month.
But it's actually, the ingredients in the wrap is spinach and flax. There you get some of those fats. You get some of that nutrients. And there's a little bit of sliced meat and cheese, something really quick.
So tell them it's green, just don't tell them about the spinach.
Don't tell them it's spinach. But there's a way to get some of those nutrients in to make sure that they aren't just eating only fruits and vegetables.
Right.
And then this one I wanted to show you, if you wanted to taste it, if you're willing to taste it, I don't know.
I'm always willing to taste the stuff you're bringing.
This is, it's actually wheat-free as well. It's just, it's made with rice and quinoa and flax. It doesn't taste, the cracker itself doesn't taste like much.
You got peanut butter in there.
I've got sunflower seed butter.
Okay,
I don't know if you can see this, but the sun butter, because you can't have peanut butter in schools anymore. You can put a thicker layer if you want, it's personal preference. But sun butter, we don't actually sell this at my store, Nutrition House, but you can get it at natural health grocery stores, like Goodness Me or something.
Yeah.
But something like that, this is just sunflower seeds. And then there's also a little layer of a natural jam, sweetened with just fruit, no added white sugar or anything like that. But there's a way you can get some of those nuts and seeds, some of that healthy fat in a light, crispy snack. Kind of seems like toast, right? But it's not actually going to have the same effect as a...
We'll have the reviews when we come back. This is really good, by the way. Nicole Kernohan's here from Nutrition House. More on eating right and eating the best way when we return here on Inside Brand. Well, we got the green stuff, we got the mauve stuff, and it's all courtesy of Nicole Kernohan at Nutrition House. Smoothies.
Yes. So
Okay.
I wanted to talk about this because this is a great way for kids to get protein in, as well as fruit and vegetables. This can be great first thing in the morning if you want to do that for part of the breakfast, or if you have something like that. Do you want to show you how to open that?
Is it this way?
There you go.
Okay, I'm trying not to wear it. Is this something you can make the night before? So those that whip around and don't bother making something
Yeah,
for
sometimes
breakfast?
I make them the night before, sometimes I make them the day of.
Okay.
So why don't you taste that one, and then I'll tell
Then
you
you're going
what's
to tell me
in
what's in it? This is called Faith, for those of you just
You can
tuning
call it ideally the Frozen, the movie Frozen is so popular right now. Anything related to Frozen is
Banana in
probably
it?
popular.
Okay.
Yep, so what's in it is, for children, you'd only use probably half a scoop or less, depending on their size,
Right.
of this like an all-natural whey protein, naturally sweetened, no artificial flavors or colors. That one's a vanilla protein.
Wow.
There's bananas in it. There's a little bit of unsweetened almond milk, and there's almost a cup of spinach in there.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, why don't I taste it?
Because I try to tell people all
Way
the
to
time,
hide
you
it.
can't taste the spinach when you blend it in with some fruit. So obviously, again, you don't have to tell the children there's spinach in there if you want to keep that from them and pretend it's something fun and green. But it's a great way to get some of those nutrients in the morning.
It's
So
Oscar
this
the
one-
Grouch in a container.
Yes.
Okay.
So this one is, well, this one doesn't have the greens in it, as you can tell.
Right.
So that's sort of depending on the child. If you think you can, sometimes you might want to switch it up for fun. That one is very similar. It's got the same thing. It's got the same protein in it. It's a natural plain vanilla protein, naturally sweetened.
The palate hasn't been cleansed, so I'm still tasting bananas. Are bananas
There's
this one
still
too?
banana in
Okay.
that one. Again, that's optional. Bananas and strawberries. So pretty simple.
Is
But
it fun to drink again because there's a good thickness to it?
like for children, or
Yeah.
well, yeah, because I think that it kind of feels like a milkshake sort of thing. Smoothie. We do have actually a lot of parents who have young children who do regularly give their kids smoothies, and they love them. So it is pretty popular with kids if you can get them to try it early and in a fun way.
Okay, I'm listening to you and I'm doing everything. I'm giving them all this food,
Yep.
but they still might need some supplements.
Of course, yeah. There's a variety of things that you may want to look at. Well, one of them, the protein powder. That's
Yeah.
a great way to get it in the morning. Protein will help to stabilize the blood sugar, keep them full longer. Extremely important in the morning.
Got to be the biggest challenge is the fact that, we talked about the broccoli, kids and fish. And fish is so important in a diet. So how do you fix that?
Well, fish oil provides the DHA and EPA omega-3 fats. That DHA, they call it the DA omega-3. It's so critical for brain health. They've treated ADHD, even for seniors, for Alzheimer's and things, but it's really important for mental focus and clarity. So there is a liquid one. This one is, what flavor is it? Orange cream flavor. So this one, we often have people who put it into the smoothie.
Orange cream flavored fish.
Fish oil.
Okay.
So you put a teaspoon or less into a smoothie, blends right in, can't taste it. Some kids actually really enjoy it and just take a spoon of it, but that's personal preference. And then it does come in a chewable one as well, a little bit chewable one. But that's one of the most important things for children is to get those healthy fats in, like you mentioned earlier. So important for keeping their mind calm, keeping focused, really will help their development.
Can we over supplement the kids? Can there be
of course.
can they be getting too many vitamins?
Yes, too much of anything is possible. So you do want to make sure you pick and choose what's right for the child. Like multivitamins is a good option depending on what they're eating, particularly. Probiotics, that's a really important one if the child gets sick often. If they're sick often, or if they were born by C-section, if they have gastrointestinal issues. It's a powder here, so critical for helping repair the gut.
Now, you mention the word all the time. We got about a minute. Probiotic, antibiotic.
Yeah.
So
if they've
the
been
pro is the good against
absolutely.
the anti?
If they've been on antibiotic, then it's critical for a
Right.
probiotic. If not, it still may be important depending on the child's situation.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, and then there's some calm magnesium if they're really high strung, and you might want to calm them down. So there's a few different things, but each child will have specific needs.
And we just mentioned with Dr. Tom Mulder, ask. So if somebody's really clueless, if they're me, ask.
Yes.
Come in and find out and
Absolutely.
talk about the situation. what's going
Absolutely.
on. Okay.
We'll work with each individual to try to target and specify what would be the right thing for each child or adult, of course.
I'm going back to Kia now, and I'm just so full of energy thanks
Yay.
to your smoothies. Nicole, thanks for coming in today.
My pleasure.
Nicole Kernohan.